Hello guys. Oh. Hello guys, it's actually and welcome back to Let's Zelda Twilight Princess. In the previous episode we have finished up the sky temple thingy magic whatever. And in this episode I'm actually just going to show you a little thing. You might have noticed at my health bar. Yeah. I have gotten all the current heart pieces you can currently get, and all the souls you can currently get, except for the free that exist in the Cave of Ordeals. But right now I will put up a little section where you can see all the souls and heart pieces I got. I will show every single one there is in the game, even the ones I already collected. So, cue it! In Autumn Province there's only one heart piece you can get in total, and that is by getting to the Autumn Ranch and completing the quest there again, and you will get rewarded with the heart piece. In the Farm Province there are 9 heart pieces, and the first one that can be gotten is in the cave in the yet to be potion swamp, and is the first heart piece obtainable. Inside the cave light the 2 torches and a chest will appear with the heart piece inside. The next 2 heart pieces are in the Forest Temple. The first one is in the first room to the right. Drop a bomb down at the deco-like. Behind it is a chest with a heart piece inside. Next one is in the room to the west next to the previous one. After obtaining the Gale Boomerang, blow out the torches that holds the wooden platform up, and behind it is another chest with a heart piece inside. After completing the temple, head out to the Harrow field, and in the middle of the field there's a tree with the next heart piece on it. Use the Gale Boomerang to get it. Right after you obtain the Master Sword, go to the area where you fought Skull Kid and blow out the boulder. Dig in the spot where the boulder was and defeat all the enemies in the cave below to get a heart piece. The next 2 heart pieces are in the Temple of Time. After obtaining the Dominion Rod, guide the statue to this spot on the map, place it on the switch and get the chest close to it. A heart piece is inside. On the same floor, but south, in the systematical room, guide 2 small statues to some switches to get a chest to appear with a heart piece inside. After completing the temple, use the Dominion Rod on the statue to the left of the entrance to move the statue and get the heart piece behind it. After regaining the power of the Dominion Rod, find the owl statue and use it as a bridge to get to the next heart piece. And that is all the heart pieces in the Farm Province. In Elden Province, once cleared the Twilight from the area, go to Kakariko Gorge and find a rock formation at the east side of the field. Use the Gale Boomerang to get the heart piece on top of it. Next 2 heart pieces are in the Death Mountain Temple. On the first floor, go to the room where you walk on the ceiling and follow this path to get the heart piece. After the room where you first were introduced to the magnets, climb the wall to get another heart piece. Back in Kakariko, talk to Talu on top of the tower to play a game where you had to shoot the targets. After clearing all of them, you will be rewarded with a heart piece. Back where you first got into Kakariko, there is a boulder. Blow it up and go inside and use the iron boost to get to the bottom of the pond. A heart piece should be there. Outside the cave, blow up a boulder on top of the cliff by using bomb arrows. Use the Gale Boomerang to get the heart piece behind it. Exit Kakariko to the north and blow up another boulder and follow the path which it shows and find another chest with a heart piece inside. Go back on the mountain trail and talk to the Goron midway through. He will throw you up and you will follow the path and jump down a hole to find another heart piece inside of a chest. Back in Kakariko Gorge, blow up a boulder on the southeast side and go through the cave behind it. At the end of it, there's a heart piece. Go past the bridge of Eldin after obtaining the claw shot. Shoot up on the ledge and go inside the cave. Follow the path while using the iron boost and you will find another heart piece. Go back in Kakariko and go inside the shop. Donate 1000 rupees to get a bridge repaired. Talk to the girl right outside the shop and follow his request. take the barrel of spring water over past the bridge and throw it on the Goran, and he will reward you with a heart piece. After attaining the spinner, go to the road close to the hidden village, and use the spinner to go down the rail and dig down in the ground and clear the objective inside the cave below and get rewarded with a heart piece. Go inside the hidden village after clearing and talk to the cuckoo. He will ask you to find all 20 cats and talk to them. After that, talk to the cuckoo again and a heart piece will be right outside the door of the old woman. After re-obtaining the power of the domain rod, find the owl statue on the Great Bridge of Eldon and guide it to the other side where you will be using it as a bridge to get to the next heart piece. After getting the double claw shot, go to the rock formation in Calgary Gorge and use the claw shot to get to the next heart piece. That's all the heart pieces in Eldon Province. In Lanarkshire Province, there are 12 heart pieces. The first that can be obtained is on the platform in the middle of the Lake Halia. Play the minigame on top of the lake and glide to the platform and get a chest with a heart piece inside. Next is in the fishing pond. Enter the fishing game and float over to the rock formation in the middle of the pond. Use the fishing rod to catch the heart piece that lies on the rock. Next, go to the castle town. Close to the east entrance, there is a man requesting money. Donate 1000 rupees and a heart piece will fall from above. The next two are in the Lakebed Temple. After getting the claw shot, enter the main room and grab onto the chandelier, and a chest is on it. Get the water running to the room to the west and enter it. Go past the bridge and get the chest behind the gate. After getting the Master Sword, go to Lanarkshire Spring and use a claw shot to get behind it. Light the room up and get the chest. In the southern portion of Lake Halia is a rock. Blow it up and go through it. This is the Lantern Cave, so be sure to have at least one full bottle of oil. Get to the end of the long cave and light up the room. Get the chest and heart pieces in it. Find a parrot on the lake and use the plant beside it. Clear the minigame with 10,000 or more points to get a heart piece. Good way is to go after the strawberry balloons. You can get 60,000 points for that only. Next one is in the small path here on the map. Use the spinner here. Just press B whenever there is an end to the rail. And at the end of it is a heart piece inside of a chest. At the northern part of Hyrule Field, go to the rock area and blow up a rock. Go inside the cave and clear the ice puzzle. And at the end of it, there's a heart piece. Next two are in the Temple in the Sky. First one is in the cylinder room in the eastern part, and here is a chest. It's easy just to watch. Next one is right where you use the P-hatch to advance further. Follow what I did and you will get your last heart piece of Lanarkshire Province. There are only 3 heart pieces in Snow Peak. After attaining the ball and chain, go to this room and shoot it on the ground and break it. Go down it and there's a heart piece in the chest. Back in the entrance on the second floor, swing your way across the platforms to get the next heart piece. Last, after beating the temple, race Shadow and Yetta and beat them both in a race to get the next heart piece. Next ones are in the Gerudo Desert. In the Goblin Camp, destroy the big piece of meat and get the pig's remains. Next one is in the Aperture's grounds. In the room with the pose, go to the left side and go over to the chest and get the heart piece inside of it. After obtaining the spinner, go to the room with tons of rails and follow it till you find a chest. Get the heart piece inside, and that is all the heart pieces you can currently get. Okay, now it's time for the Pooh Souls. The first 5 are required ones that you get during your adventure. They are the Pooh Imp in Giovanni's home, and the 4 Pooh Souls in Aperture's grounds. The next 3 are in the Cave of Ordeals, which we haven't gotten to yet. We will in episode 67. The order you see here are the order used by ZeldaDungeon.net. They have very good guides which are used since it's almost impossible to remember every heart piece location, and Pooh's soul location on your own. Most of the Pooh imps you find are above ground and can only be gotten at night time. Some others are on the ground and can be gotten anytime. These are the hidden Pooh imps, as I call them. Anyway, it's faster just to watch how to get them than explaining, since there are 60 Pooh souls and I don't have time to explain how to get them all. Just use the numbers as indicated where the Pooh imps is, and they're very hard to get them. I'll see you after I've gotten all the Pooh souls. Alright, after getting it 24 souls or more, go back to Giovanni and talk to him. He will give you an award. The award he will give you is a bottle with the Great Fairy's Tears. The Great Fairy's Tears basically just completely restores your health and doubles your attack power for a brief time. It's the exact same as the rare Choo Choo jelly, so just so you know. But if you want to give in all the remaining Puzos, you just get 200 rupees, which isn't really worth it, so just get 20 of them, and that's all you need to do. And that's how I got it all. So, this will be all for this episode, because I don't think I had time to go into the next cutscene with this. I don't believe I can, so anyway, I'll see you guys next time, and hope you have a good day. I'll see you later.